Now, moving on to community service. This is what makes you so much more marketable. You have to think of it as an employer holding two resumes in his or her hands. And these two resumes have very similar qualifications. Both are certified, both are very possible and potential employees. But what you have over many other students, especially in this area, is community service. As much as you dreaded it, you were able to let the community know what kind of people are truly being raised through Liberty High School, at the same time saying thank you for their taxes and their funding. And also, you got out of it experience in the public. It humbles you. It teaches you about the realities of what is out there in society firsthand. So, with that, when you include this on your resume, it is definitely going to put you over the other applicants. So, think about it this way: you need to find out the company name, the company or the location in which you did your community service. You also need to find out the city, state. They don't need to know the exact address. The dates, figure that out. The position or title, what did you do there? Italicize that if you notice that. Also, you need to use your verbs here. Did you taught middle schoolers how to whatever, or maybe you tutored in math skills, or maybe you instructed community children in basketball, or maybe you supervised, I don't know, or increased sales by, or whatever you did. So, what did you do in a community? If you can't think of the right words to use here, this is what this link is for. This will bring you to an excellent website that will list so many verbs to help you embed into, look at this, into your resume. Find the appropriate verb, but typically they are ed words because it's in the past, unless you are still actually at this community service venue. So, one thing I would tell you is the more hours, you might want to document them here. Maybe you want to put over here total hours. You could say 65 hours, depending on your location. If you have a lot of 2, 3 hour locations, it might get kind of petty to put on your resume. But if you put your most populated hours on your resume. So if you go down here, the next section is work experience. So for those of you who have worked, please put the section in. For those of you who have not worked, do not include the section at all. You don't have to put everything on the resume, but you do want to show off. At the same time, if you have no community service, which would be very shocking, you don't put the category in, you would delete it. If you have no qualifications, which I'd be very shocked if you have no qualifications, you could turn that to skills and maybe find something there. Um, but if you do have the section, you do have information for that. Most recent first. So when it comes to this is a quiz question and also very essential to know. When it ever comes to information on your resume, it must be used in the most recent information first to the further in the past in chronological order. So if you have three different community service locations here and you want to post three of them, or maybe let's just say two, you would make sure that you do this in chronological order. Same thing with work experience, right? So you would post them in chronological order. This one would be maybe 2018 to 2019. If you knew the month, that would be better. Um, and it would be in chronological. It's very important, and that is what employers expect. The same thing at work experience. Same thing, company name, dates if you have them, position title, what you are there. Are you a hostess? Are you a waitress? Are you sales support? Are you receptionist? Whatever your thing is, please put that in there. And then you will find those ed words. You really need to pick excellent ed verbs. And obviously, you want to continue the sentence. Maybe you organized, I don't know, waitressing schedules. Or maybe you organized um, seating arrangements for customers. I don't know. You need to figure this out. Pick your brain and figure it out. Again, you can switch up your verbs. If you need more verbs, they're here. So you